Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to Friday, February 4th, 2422. Okay, how committed are you to your life that you're trying to create? So most of you guys have this dream, right? You got a dream. Everybody's got a dream. Like it might be dreaming of getting a new car, or a new house, new girl, whatever it is. You got a dream. Hopefully you got a dream. Hopefully Martin Luther wasn't the only guy with a dream. Got a dream, I hope. And why does getting older mean you can't dream no more? So pen and paper, real quick. I want you to write down real fast you can. Just start writing down things you want in your life. Start writing. What's the car? What's the house? How much money you got? What girl you got? What house? What? Write it down. Let's go. Start writing it down. Let's go.
Hey, Aaron, we have no clue what you're asking us to do because you froze.
Good.
Yeah, same here. You froze.
Can you hear me now? Good. See, that's how damn good I am. I want you to take your pen and paper right now and write out the life that you want. Just all the stuff in your life you want to manifest. Just start writing as fast as you can. Okay? As fast as you can. "30 seconds. All right. So Tom, so how many of you guys are doing this on a regular basis? How many of you guys on a regular basis are just writing out what comes up top of your mind? Because here's what happens. When it's fresh on your head, I just started writing shit down right here. I didn't put any thought into it. It's like, what's in my head? Okay. And it could be hobbies. It could be dreams, whatever. But that's, you got to tie that stuff into that, man, if I make this sell, I make this much money and this happens. Okay. So I'm going to challenge you guys. If we're going to lead children to be a stronger leader in the next generation of this world, like I play that game in my head, I'm teaching the next president of the United States. Like I play that game in my head. My lessons have to impact the future. When I'm in diapers as an old man, I raise the future that is making decisions for me because I'm not smart enough at that age and I don't even know what day it is, right? So I'm playing that game. My question to you guys is, are you dreaming still or are you just doing a job? So today what I want to focus on, guys, what I want to focus on is the classroom floor. The classroom floor. Some of you guys know the exercise we've done before. Look at a picture or look at a video, whether it's your school, another premier school, and go spot the 5% weakness. So what I've been doing is I've been watching classes of my schools, and a couple things I noticed we're not doing. Okay, domination. We're not making enough corrections. I'm seeing people throw a punch, and as they punch, the other hand's dropping down here, and we're not correcting them. If you get to watch me teach a class, you'll know I'll go up to a 7-year-old and take my open hand, give him a little slap in the face. Because there's two ways to learn in life. You either listen from people who have been there, done that, your mama, your daddy, your coaches. You either listen and make the adjustment, or the society of the world, AKA pain, will teach you how to fix it. So if you don't listen to your coach about having your hand up, the way you're going to learn is someone's going to knock you the fuck out. Okay. And sometimes you don't learn by that. And if you can't learn then, I'm assuming two things. You know what those two things are. You either are ignorant to the solution and the problem, or you're dumb and you can't learn. And both of those are bad. You know, when I was a kid, I stuck my finger in the socket one time after my mom told me no, because I didn't know why she told me no. Shit, I found out why she told me no, and I didn't want to do it again. Okay, your mama tells you don't touch the stove. If you don't trust her, you don't want to listen, you'll touch it. And you'll learn the hard way, okay? So I'm telling you right now, we have to do a better job of creating better martial artists. I know we've been talking a lot about money lately, but the product matters, guys, because money is not going to show up if our product's poor. So a couple things, and I'm actually making a video for owners here, and I think I'm picking on couple of my buddy schools, like Eric's schools and stuff like that. Because look, the best thing is this. Here's weak leadership. Weak leadership is, oh, I'm going to sit in the back of the class. Let no one look at me. Strong leadership is, hey, point out my flaws so I can grow. Show me my 5% weakness so I can fix it. Right? So I'm only going to pick on the people I know have the thick skin enough to say, shit, I want to grow. Okay. So I want you guys writing your goals down on a more regular basis, and you should be challenging your black belts and your leadership team in your school to be writing them down, sharing them to the world, and not keep them to themselves. So now on your classroom floor, a couple things specifically, guys. Student creed. Student creed. It should not be a 5-10 minute thing. It should be fast. If you're getting them to repeat after you, it should be done fast. All right, guys, everybody repeat after me. I'll develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything. It should be energetic. If it feels soft, weak, stop it, fix it. If you get a student to do it and they're hemming and hawing through it, you got a problem. You cannot start your class with killing the energy. Ending creed. I know for a fact we're not consistent. Write this down. Write it down, guys. Consistency is undefeated. Consistency is undefeated. You put $10 away every day of the rest of your life, you will be wealthy. Put it in the right vehicle. But if you do it one day this week, one day next week, skip a week, you ain't gonna ever make it. Consistency is undefeated. So if you're doing the student creed at the beginning of every class and not the ending creed, the consistency is what's going to kill you. The next is when you're seeing kids with their thumbs stuck out and you're letting them punch like this and you're letting them hit a target that wide. No one's head is that big. Okay. They wish it ain't that big, baby. Okay. So if you can't get them to hit right on target with the two big knuckles and you don't fix it and correct it, when they see you see them, the kid assumes this. Oh, Mr. Instructor sees me do this. It must be right. He didn't tell me it was wrong. So we have to do a better job with corrections. And the next thing is, if you're dominating your floor, a mom and daddy ain't talking during class. If the mom and dad's talking during class, if anyone feels they can talk in your school, you don't have control. And on Wednesday, we talked about how strong control is. So all the talk about money, it's hard to get the money when we're pulling teeth out of people if they don't see us as a person of leadership and control. They're paying you for discipline. They're paying you to give it to your kids, their kids. Okay. So if kids talk in a class, all right, I'm looking at pictures of an instructor doing a mat chat and I see a kid's hands behind their back on the floor. That instructor didn't stop the mat chat and correct the behavior. So guess what that kid thinks? That's good, right? They can get away with it. If their hands are not on their knees, if they're wearing a long sleeve shirt under their uniform, you letting them piss in your pool. Okay. Oh, I didn't know they can't wear that because that means you ain't in tune with the culture. They're only allowed to wear one thing under their gi top or nothing. If they want to go sans titties, let's go. But it's one thing under. Okay. It's their alt top. And if they're in a basic uniform, they wear their white shirt. Nothing else is acceptable. Pink shirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies. Shit, you guys are letting some of your kids wear jeans under their uniform because you're afraid to go tell mom, hey, take him to the bathroom, get him in the right uniform. So I'm telling you guys, you got to protect your floor. And the harder you are on your people, yeah, you might piss off some people. Matter of fact, Gavin has some amazing thing. He has to do something amazing today. Him and Parker are going to bring some kids at the front of the class today. Brown belt kids. They're going to bring it in front of class. And they're going to make this big speech about integrity and protecting ranks. And they're going to make the kids take their belt off and they're going to promote the kid to a white belt. These are brown belts. We're going to promote them to a white belt. Because this daddy didn't let the kids test and he went and bought them belts at Tiger Claw and daddy promoted them themselves. So we're going to make an example of these people because if the instructor allows that to happen, you might as well close the school up.
What do you mind if I ask what school that's at?
Westtown, baby. You get to fire some students today.
Aaron, do you want me to share the story, sir? Do you want me to share the story?
Later. We'll go later.
Okay.
But my point is this. when you're soft and you would let someone come in your building and you don't go, what the fuck is this? Someone doesn't have a glove and you don't correct it. I don't let them come to class. Okay. Oh, we ordered 2 weeks. Go ahead and come in. Okay. All right. You paid for it. I see an order. All right. That's on us. But it goes back to your martial arts. When they're doing a ready stance and their hands are touching and you don't fix it. So my instructors, I'm pressing on you guys. Product matters. Product matters. We need to make money, but listen, if your product's poor, I don't want to sell it. I'm not a Taekwondo school, not knocking you guys who are Taekwondo black belts, but I'm not the ATA and all I care about is the money. Okay. Money's paying your bills. That's it. I want a product that matters. I want the quality to be strong and you got to protect it. So when you see kids throwing jab, dropping their hand cross, and you don't correct that, or you see them punching like this, okay? Or you see them hitting 3 different targets. You see someone, you see an instructor, by the way, correct instructor, you see an instructor holding mitts like this. That's a person who don't know how to mitts, okay? So domination is not just about our business, it's making sure our product is strong. So guys, listen, we have 4 programs in our school: Basic, Black Belt, Premier, and Leadership. Under Premier is Team Premier. Under Leadership is CIT. But these 4 programs have a distinction. They have a uniform that's different. They have product that's different. They have curriculum that's different. And you have to deep dive. This goes back to what we talked about Wednesday. On the off time, are you studying? You popping off a video in your head while you're at the gym so you can grow and so you can learn. So protect the floor. All right, next drill. Everybody's got pen and paper. I want you to write down as fast as you can who you believe, and you're like, I don't even follow sports, Aaron. I don't even know. Good, that's fine. Put nobody. If you don't know nobody, don't know nobody. But that could be your problem. You don't know nobody. All right. Write down who you think is the best football player right now. Best football player. Don't tell me, just write it down. Write it down. Everybody wrote it down. Write a name down. Okay. Draw a line next to that name. Okay, under that name, tell me who you think the best, you got to listen to my wordage, who's the best MMA fighter in the world? Who's the best MMA fighter? Write it down. Okay, so you got the best football player, best MMA fighter. You had a line. On the next side of the line, next to the football player, tell me, write down who you think the most famous football player is. And then who is the most famous MMA fighter? Okay. So you got best football player, best MMA fighter, most famous. All right, Don, unmute yourself. Let's do a little exercise. Come on, Don.
Yes, sir.
So who's the best football player?
The best football player to me.
Okay, so hold on a second. Now he is a fan of a team, so I'm about to find out how objective he is. All right, but who's the best?
Right now, I'm just gonna say Jalen Hurts, man. I think right now he's the best.
Okay, now does he play for the Eagles?
Yeah, he plays for the Eagles.
Are you an Eagles fan?
I'm an Eagles fan, man.
See, this is a guy who can't think straight. Okay, all right. Now, who's the most famous football player?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Okay. Now, next. Who's the best MMA fighter?
The best is MMA fighter, I think, is Israel Adesanya.
Okay. Who's the most famous?
Conor McGregor.
Okay. See, I already knew who the answers are going to be. I knew Tom Brady was going to be probably most people's pick for most famous. He might not be best because you're skewed. You're a Cowboys fan. You're an Eagles fan, right? But we know Conor's not the best fighter, but he's the most famous. Now, let me tell you, Tom Brady, Conor McGregor have something very, very in common. They had an intention. Tom Brady had a chip on his shoulder. He still to this day has a chip on his shoulder. Got picked in the 6th round. People picked on him, said he wasn't good enough, overlooked him in college, overlooked him in the pros. Conor McGregor, same thing. They took an intention and said, hey, look, I'm going to go prove to the world. Now, you don't have to agree with their playing style. You don't have to like their structure, them as a person. But you want to talk about domination. Those guys had an intention. All right. And their goals were so big that every day it pulled them to where they wanted to go. Now, right now, Tom Brady's supposedly retired. We'll see. We'll see. But who thinks that if he applies the same attitude, effort into a business, who thinks he'll be one of the best? I heard the other day he might run for POTUS. If he wants to be, he probably could be. So, and Connor, I don't think is a super smart guy, but he was clever and smart enough. Okay. My point to this is, guys, they were a nobody at some point. Nobody, 25 years ago, nobody knew Tom Brady. 10 years ago, nobody knew Conor McGregor. And these are guys who not only moved the needle for their own family, but for industries. Right? So think about all the people, because of Tom Brady, have gotten a lift in their life. Conor McGregor, how many people has he helped other people get wealthy? Even people who hate him, that followed him and even beat him, they got more money because he built a platform. Are you doing something every single day in your life to benefit those kids in your care by making sure that your martial arts quality is strong and your discipline is so strong, you're giving them a lift? And that's where I'm telling you guys, success will follow. Don't let someone walk on your floor with shoes on. Stop them. Hey, stop, sir. You know, I heard the other day, we had a school here in Knoxville that students are coming in the school barefoot. Do not let a kid ever take a class if they walk in your building barefoot. Okay. You don't know what's on their feet. If they don't bring shoes in the school, I send them home. They're wearing the wrong gi. You let them do it one time. Now, look, if they have some, hey, look, you know, they call you, 3 hours before, we lost our gi. Can you get one? We need to buy one. Okay. But I'm telling you guys, it starts with set. They don't say, sir, fix it then. They move their incorrect foot. If you don't know what foot's the incorrect foot, that's where we have to do our duty. So guys, listen, money matters. We got to make money. We got to have appointments. But I want to make sure the quality in our schools are staying strong. So do that exercise with yourself. Have a mom today take a picture of the class you're teaching. And then you analyze the picture. Oh, shit, man, I let the kid wear the wrong shirt today. I didn't even recognize it. Oh, man, that kid's doing a drill. Get a little video clip. That kid's doing a drill. And he's doing a front kick. First of all, instructors, if you hold a pad like this, they can't round kick it. They can't do a rear kick. All right. You hold it back here, they can't do it right. So like you have to understand, you're holding it like here, you're teaching them not to have center line. You see a kid punch like this, you know what that's called, guys? Taibo. Taibo. Not karate do. Okay. All right, next. If you got any of these left, shame on you. Shame on you. Okay. Donovan, what does this represent?
Oh, I'm still muted. Referrals?
What does this represent? That's 3, 4. What does that represent? Anybody?
Money, baby.
It's either money or what? What do I want more than money?
New
students to impact.
Leads.
People. This is people. See, money will come with people. How are you going to get anything you want? Look at the stuff I wrote on here. I want 2 paid-for vacation homes. I want $250,000 in passive income. I want to see every continent in the world. Okay. I want to go to every football stadium. I want to own 2 boats. I don't even know if I like boats that much. I want to own a local restaurant. Okay. I'm just starting to write shit down. You know what's going to take for me to do all this? I need people. I need people. Okay. So today when you teach class, it's not just culture I want you to look for. I want you to look for skill and technique. Are people doing 4-point bow strikes and their hands are touching because their hands shouldn't touch? Are their hands too wide? Are they hitting 4 targets instead of 1 target? Do you know? So today I want you to have an attention is where can you look? Okay, where can you look? Okay, so this is not, I'm not measuring somebody. What I'm showing is where can you improve? It's okay, Eric, it's okay. Where can you improve your classroom floor by that much today, that much tomorrow, that much Sunday? Oh shit, I don't work Sunday, Aaron. How can I improve my skill? Because you're going to post something on your Facebook group and tell them when you show up on Monday, guys, Well, let's make sure every day you move the needle. Because look, we don't want everybody put your hand out. Let's go. Put your hand out. Do you want this? Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it like that? Who wants that? Anybody want this? Who wants this? Oh, let's go. Show me how you want it. Show me how you want the needle. Okay, look. Come on, Don. I want to see it. Cameron put his up there. Albert put his up here. Okay. Like, what do you want for your football team? You want the Eagles to have a year like this? What do you want, baby? So if you want this, it starts with stacking wins every day, every little day, every little day. Jessica's like, I rung up $300. That ain't a lot, but it's something. And Michael's going to make sure that those students are getting better every little day. We're stacking wins. So I want you guys stacking a win today on your floor. Program managers are gonna, I want your instructors. If you're an instructor, everybody do this. Get your ears cleaned out real quick. Get them cleaned out. Everybody's instructors, get them cleaned out so you can hear this. Program managers, you are the best. Robin, back up. You are the best support to those instructors. Instructors, you got to let that happen. One of the things I do, if someone's teaching on the floor and they ask a question and I'm the PD in the school and I don't have an appointment, I'm out in the audience, I answer. If I'm an assistant, I answer. Okay. Because what it does is, oh shit, he's doing it. I got to do it. So program managers, you protect this culture. You see a student on the floor. Like I didn't say this to Leah yesterday. I was watching Casey teach a class and I wanted to go fix something, but really it should be Leah. And I want her to see it. I want Casey to see it. I want Leah to see it. I want there to be a hurry, because if I'm a dad on the side and I see someone, because I see my kid on the wrong foot, I'm like, shit, okay, when's he going to see my kid? When's he going to see my kid? He hasn't seen my kid yet. This is what dads do, or moms. They're like, shit, you don't see that I got the wrong foot forward? But then all of a sudden, a whoosh, program director comes over there. That looks like alignment with our team. So program directors, you have a duty to that culture too, because when you sit down and talk about premier training, lifetime membership, who wants a lifetime of mediocrity? Okay. Average is a failing formula. All right, now, last thing. It is Friday. First Saturday of the month is tomorrow. Big day. Saturday is a day designed for most people to chill out, for most people to watch cartoons, for most people to have pancakes. And our day to create our pancakes in our business is on Saturday. Saturday is the day you go deep. Saturday is the day that you find out who the real players are, who want to love you and support you. Saturday's the day you should look forward to. Most people look forward to clocking out Friday. Saturday's the day you live for all week. Leadership class should be fire. Okay. Like, what are you doing to grow your leadership, guys? Your CIT classes. Some of you guys are doing on Saturdays. Are you using those lesson plans on Instructor University to grow your CIT? Right? Your team premiere, your spar wars. That's the day you find out who the real players are, or the ones you're going to turn into black belts sooner rather than later. So those are the people that if you keep the culture strong with, and the skill, it will trickle down. Okay. Best thing to do, guys, if you got to fix some problems in your school, right? If you ever been bullied, just take out the biggest dog in there, right? So the way you do this in your business is you start with your black belts, fire the bad ones that are pulling your culture down. Like Parker can't wait to get rid of these people because they're going to pull his culture down. He's going to kill them. And it will set a precedent. So you're protecting the culture and people will buck up and get right. Okay. And then your team, your leadership, your CIT, you lean on and push on them and coach them so well, because they're gonna protect it coming down from you. All right, last thing. I keep saying last thing because I haven't heard anyone say best thing yet. Last thing. I sent an email out to you guys. I said, what is the win? What's the massive win?
Best thing.
Best thing, baby. I want more alignment from you guys. I want y'all leaning on me. One of you guys called me today about some life stuff. I love it. One of you guys texted me yesterday about some life stuff. I love it. But I keep hearing from the same 5 people. Like, I ain't here to be your boss only, guys. I can find other employees. I want you guys to do something with your life. I want you, whatever your dream is, I want to help you get there. You want to buy a new car. You want to buy a house. Look, the new instructor that I'm moving from Texas to Knoxville, He wants to buy his mom a house. They've been renting their whole life. They don't have anything. He wants to buy his mom a house. I was like, I'm going to teach you. I ain't going to do it for you. I'm going to teach you how to do it. And that's why he's moving to Tennessee, because he wants to work with a guy that's going to help him do what his dreams are. I'm telling you guys, if you're not shooting me your wins, calling me to help you through your losses, you're not using me enough. Okay. Like I've seen Michael grow in the past year. A year ago, the shit that Michael's doing in school right now, the year ago, man, he had been crying at home every night to his wife. Like, baby, I can't do it no more. It's too hard. Now he's building some muscle. Now he's like, oh, come on, I want more. Gavin's bitching about all the money he makes. Like, I don't make enough. Okay. And he makes all the money, but because he finally realized his potential. So I want you guys to have those kind of problems. So tell me your wins. I want to know your wins. Some of you guys are doing it. Some of you guys don't even talk to me. You're like, I don't know that guy. Okay. Friday, protect the mat. Become a better teacher by this much. You guys know how much that is. By this much every day. Love you guys. See you on Monday. Happy Saturday tomorrow. Saturdays are for premiere. See you guys tomorrow or Monday. Fuck it. Let's roll.